To understand the reason for celebrating Pentecost, we need to go back to the death of Jesus of Nazareth. Jerusalem, 2,000 years ago, was in turmoil. Violence, revolution, no peace, no calmness, a lack of a sense of direction. Jerusalem and the whole of the area was under a foreign rule. The power was in Rome with the Caesar. The local leaders were corrupt, both political leaders and religious authority. Jesus of Nazareth was a strong opponent of both systems, the political system and the religious system. Or rather, he was an opponent to the corruption of those systems. His social teaching and his religious teaching, his spiritual teachings, were strong and clear, radical in the very best sense of the word. It is understandable then, it was almost predictable, that the authorities would make sure that he was silenced. Execution was foreseeable. This man had to go. His challenge was too strong, and the number of those following him was growing. And so he was executed, and he died. And at the time of his death, his followers felt they had lost all hope. All hope that what he was teaching them, the peace, the freedom that he stood for, the truth, the reign of God, was gone again. And they, of course, as his followers, were fearful now for their own lives. Crisis time. When we look at our times today, we are also in crisis. Turmoil, violence, corruption in political leadership, the failure of religious authorities, protest marches, lost sense of purpose, confusion. Hope? Kept alive, yes, today, but perhaps by the few. There are those, and many of them the youth among us, who work for non-profit organizations, who are bound by organizations who are there to serve, to help the less fortunate, those who are suffering from injustice, from violence, those who wish to care for people, for the environment. Yes, there is hope still alive in our times of turmoil. Those who care for the handicapped, the disabled. Perhaps you too are involved in this. Perhaps you are a person who is keeping hope alive in today's world of corruption and violence and failure of hope. But you will meet, and you may even have heard the question arise in yourself, you will meet those who have this question: is there really any value in this lifespan? Is death not really the end of everything? Have you ever experienced this yourself? The death of somebody you love dearly? What answer did you find for yourself? What answer did you give your grandchild, who asked, why had Grandma to die? And will she never be alive again? Be honest. What answer do you hear within yourself? Is there hope? Or are you totally overcome by fear of the unknown, the unpredictable, like those first disciples in Jerusalem?